After the organization of the Texas Brigade in the fall of 1861, the Tom Green Rifles officially became Company B of the 4th Texas Infantry. The regiment was first under the command of R.T.P. Allen, who the men knew from Camp Clark in Texas and despised for his tyrannical leadership style. They revolted, and U.S. cavalry veteran and Indian fighter John Bell Hood was put in command.
Soon after that, we were ordered to Dumfries on the Potomac. The 3 Texas regiments were formed into a brigade, with Lewis T. Wigfall as brigadier general. On Christmas morning, a detail of 20 men was sent to relieve the picket guard along the river. The post assigned to me was on Cockpit Point, about 100 yards from the masked battery. The snow was gently and silently falling, deepening on the hills and valleys, melting as it struck the cold bosom of the dark river. The lowering clouds above me and the white silence about me became monotonous, and I began to feel restless and uneasy. I knew I was perfectly safe from any personal danger, yet something seemed to warn me of approaching evil. I tramped through the snow, half knee-deep, although I was not required to walk my beat. I tried to divert my mind from the gloomy thoughts that possessed me, but all in vain. Suddenly I was startled from my sad reflections of home and kindred by distinctly hearing a voice I knew, my brother Lou's voice, calling my name. I turned quickly, looked in every direction, heard nothing more, and saw nothing but the white world around me and the dark river below me. He was 2 years my senior, had been my constant companion and playmate up to the beginning of the war. It was then 4 p.m., December 25th, 1861. I was not sleeping or dreaming, and firmly believed at the time that I heard my brother calling me, but it must have been a delusion of the imagination. However, Lewis L. Giles of Terry's Texas Rangers, Troop D, 8th Texas Cavalry, was mortally wounded at the Battle of Woodsonville, Kentucky, December 17, 1861, in the same charge in which Colonel Terry was killed. He was removed by his comrades to Gallatin, Tennessee, and died at the residence of Captain John G. Turner, a lifelong friend of my father. He breathed his last precisely at 4 o'clock on Christmas Day, 1861, while I stood picket on the banks of the Potomac.